Once upon a time, there was a very sweet little girl named Cara. She was loved very much by her mommy and daddy, and by Papa and Bima, and by Grandma Joan and Grandpa Mike, and by Auntie Krista and Uncle Chad, and Aunt Stephanie and Uncle Jimmy, and Cousin Mahia and Cousin Stone. In addition to being loved by all who met her, she also lived in a wonderful house with her very own bedroom and lots of toys. She had swim lessons, gymnastics, dance lessons. She was a very lucky little girl. Who would have ever guessed there was something she wanted even more? Nobody knew she had a secret wish. One day, while walking on the beach, she found a beautiful seashell. She took it home. When they got home, her mommy washed off all the sand and handed it to Cara.
Cara, if you hold it up to your ear, you can still hear the ocean.
Cara tried it, and she could hear the ocean. She knew for sure it must be a magical shell. That night, when Cara went to sleep, she held the seashell close to her heart and whispered a secret wish. Then she fell asleep. The next morning, when she awoke, she began to hop out of her bed. But she fell flat on her face. What happened? Oh my, her wish had come true. She was a mermaid. Instead of her little feet, she had a beautiful fin. It was shiny with green and blue scales. She couldn't walk with a fin instead of feet. She had to hop all the way down the hall. Jojo just stared at her. Georgie liked fish, but when he saw Cara, he ran out of the room.
Mommy, Daddy, look, I'm a mermaid.
Her daddy's eyes about popped out of his head. Her mommy fainted. Her daddy carried her down the hall and put her in the bathtub. He filled it with water. Cara splashed and splashed with her fin until almost all the water was on the floor. Cara said,
Can I go to the beach? I want to go to the beach.
She popped out of the tub and wiggled all the way to the front door. The handle was too high and she couldn't open it.
I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the beach.
Suddenly she heard her mommy's voice.
Cara, Cara, what is all this screaming about?
Cara opened her eyes. She was still in bed. She looked down and saw her 10 little toes. She smiled the biggest smile ever.
Mommy, I had a dream that I was a mermaid. I'm glad that I'm not a mermaid.
Her mommy said,
I'm glad you aren't a mermaid too.
and kissed her on her head.
But Mommy, I still want to go to the beach today.
The end.